Hello and thank you for stopping by. Before we move forward, let me go ahead and safety check this firearm. There is no magazine inserted and there is no ammunition in the chamber. I want to be addressing an issue that some of you Gen 3 Glock owners may have run into already. Particularly, this is a Generation 3 Glock that was purchased within the state of California, so it is California compliant. And when it was purchased, it's shipped with 2 magazines. This is one of them. And the issue I'm addressing today is many of you have installed an Aftermarket Magwell, tried to use your 10-round magazines only to realize that they are not compatible. The issue is these magazines will not fully see. Particularly, we'll see this a lot in the state of California. This issue can be resolved a couple of ways. I'm here to let you know how to do that. Now off camera, I'm going to go ahead and insert this magazine. Due to the YouTube guidelines, I can't insert it within view of the camera, but we'll go ahead and try to do it. I'll give it a couple of good whacks. And something you'll notice right away is that if I pull on this, you see the magazine is not sitting in there completely. So that's the issue. On most aftermarket Magwells, if you try to use your 10-round magazine that's shipped with your California compliant pistol, Glock 19 in this case, they won't be compatible. The magazine won't lock in. The reason for that, it seems that Glock produced some of these magazines with a little bit different tolerances. People have been able to, with varying success, have been able to get these magazines to work with the aftermarket Magwells by dremeling either the base plate or dremeling up here, the cutout for where the magazine catch is going to go ahead and lock onto that magazine. There's a couple of better solutions in my opinion. I personally wouldn't want to dremel my OEM magazine, but if that's something that you're willing to do, that is an option for you. But one thing I want you to note is the magazines in question are marked Austria. I've kind of highlighted that there. These magazines that shipped with this Gen 3 Glock are marked Austria. And these are the magazines that are having issues. To resolve that, there's 2 other options that you have. Option 1 is you can buy a standard capacity magazine that has been internally blocked to only accept 10 rounds. These will work just fine with your Gen 3 Glock and with your aftermarket Magwell. As you see, it's locked in there. Magazine isn't going anywhere. So that's an option 1, buy blocked magazines. Then the other option is to get another 10-round mag. And you're probably questioning, well, what's the difference? You just said that the 10-round mags will insert fully. Actually, these magazines are a little bit different. And we're going to go ahead and look at those differences right now. The main thing you're looking at is the magazines that are having the issues are marked Austria, like I said before. And the ones that will work, instead of having Austria, they actually have embossed in them the number 2274-02. Again, 2274-02. These 10-round magazines will work with your aftermarket Magwell on your Gen 3 Glock. Again, they're 10-rounders. They're meant for the Glock 19. We're going to go ahead, insert it off camera. If we come back, you see it's fully locked. It's not going anywhere. Again, if I try to insert the Austria embossed 10-round magazine, no matter how hard I hit it, it is just not going to stay. It'll fall out. We'll review this real quick. You can either dremel your magazine that is marked Austria. You can purchase these 10-round magazines, which are embossed with the number 2274-02, which will work. Or you could do a standard magazine that has been reduced or internally blocked to 10 rounds. Those are your options that you have. Now you're probably wondering, where can I get some of these magazines? A good option for you to buy these at is eBay. A lot of people sell these 10-round magazines on eBay, and in the pictures you'll actually be able to clearly see when they're marked 227402. And if they have that embossed on there, they're gonna go ahead and work for you without any issues. Again, as you see, fully inserted, the magazine's not going anywhere. Now you know what is a way that you can resolve that. If you live in a free state, then that's awesome. You don't have to worry about these things. Or even if you live in a state with magazine restrictions, some other states have magazine restrictions, but they don't have a roster like California. So again, this is primarily for the Gen 3 Glocks with the Austrian marked magazines. Save them, or whatever you want to do with these, and get yourself either a standard blocked to 10 or a 2274-02 magazine. Thanks for watching and stay safe.